Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Oh boy. Are things gonna get darker now? Hello everyone and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. And in the last one, of course, Yuri loved our poem since it was tailored for her. And we're also going to be doing poem readings at the festival in order to basically promote our club. Very fun, possibly. And we were asked the most awkward question by Sayori. Would we prefer to walk home with Sayori or Yuri? Holy crap, did that hurt to say we would choose Yuri. And now we're here, ready to write up another poem. So, as usual, we're going to write it for Yuri.
Damn it. I always get it wrong. I always get at least 18 out of... I always get a minimum of 18 out of 20 for Yuri. Oh god. There it is, the 18. Death for Sayori? What? Oh, good gracious.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? What is that piano thing she's doing? It definitely can't be piano. Yeah. Hahaha, see? Totally obvious. She's lying. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up the piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. Oh, look at her, she had a turnaround. I like that. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monika, do they usually have fried squid? Ew, squid's gross. Squid is definitely not for me. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? Yeah, I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Yeah, Natsuki, explain yourself. Because it's right in your name. Monika. I don't get it. I don't get it. What? Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Oh, I think Natsuki's feelings are hurt. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now. Hehe. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in a corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Oh no! No. Crap, this is definitely because of how we answered when we were walking home yesterday, when we said we'd prefer to walk home with Yuri instead of her. Oh damn. Hey Sayori. I waved my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Yeah, this definitely has to do with us answering her yesterday. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. Yep, something's definitely off. Sayori usually worries too much about Vault. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Totally fake. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. Oh, you gave up too easily, dude. Come on. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Vault, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Vault. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talking to me about things that bothered her, but this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Vault. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. Aw, poor guy. He still doesn't realize that Sayori totally digs him. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Vault. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful, because that's just how she is when she's around you? Ah, I've said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her out of my mind. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. Wait. You know, ever since the beginning, Monika seems suspicious. I have a feeling she's trying to sabotage our relationship with Sayori. Something to think about and to keep an eye on. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I could do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Okay, can you guess who's watching us? I have a strong feeling it's Yuri. I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. I was totally right. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. She totally did. She totally did. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. That is totally me in a nutshell, everyone. That is totally me. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. How? Yuri, you must explain yourself. Huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. Not stupid, just explain it. It's not that, I just don't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Vault. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are so many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she is searching for something. I know what she's searching for. She's searching for a glint of love. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri. You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah, that's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. It feels like we just copped out here. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Really? She's pretty much your best friend. You think you should be thinking about a lot more than this, instead of taking off with another girl. Not very cool. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright, so we're gonna start with Sayori. We need to find out what's up, what's wrong with her. It's nice, I guess. Oh, that's it? Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Oh, crap, she caught us. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Vault. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Hehehe. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Aww. We can totally tell she's completely depressed here. Poor Sayori. If I decide to do another route in Doki Doki Literature Club here, I think I might choose Sayori next instead of Natsuki. Hurting her is just bumming me out. Alright, Natsuki. I have a feeling she still hates us. Yeah, no. Aw, damn it, not again. You didn't even. Next! Okay then. Yeah, she definitely hates us still. Alright, Monika, you always seem to be happy with us. Hi, Vault. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hand. Your style's gotten so refined, Vault. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know? No, you're suspicious, Monika. You're definitely suspicious. Spending time with her in the classroom every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. Then the lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Ooh, this sounded so cool. Although I have absolutely no clue what it's about though. But I will try a gander. It seems like the feather is basically representative of a person, and the person is trying to find essentially the meaning to everything, really. Like why is this like this, things like that. In the end, there is no real purpose. It's what you do in the journey from beginning to end. That's what creates your own life purpose. So that's actually what I think this poem is trying to say to us. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. Oh, is that basically what I said? The journey is what gives you your life purpose? I hope so. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? I don't think so. I really don't think that would be the case. It would just mean everybody would have the same level of understanding, and in a very beautiful utopian view, there would be true peace. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone else. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. She definitely sees past her own dimension. She definitely sees it. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Here we go again. Radio host Monika is back. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, so here we are. Vault. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotion. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come to me naturally, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Wow, that was a very charming answer. Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. What feeling? I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Oh, sad music. Oh my god. We're probably gonna get some backstory here. Vault. During lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway, but books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. Wow. You know, and those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. What's wrong with their body type? I don't get it. And then they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. Who the hell would be mad at somebody who's smart? No, wait a minute. Yeah, high school sucks for that. People like to be jerks to people who are incredibly smart. It's very disheartening. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Vault. Yes, you are. Be damn proud of it. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. It's overrated. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. That's overrated. I don't even know how to make myself happy. Now that's not overrated. That's something we should all strive for. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. Wrong, Vault. Sometimes just being there is enough. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Vault. I speak too slowly. That just means you think before you speak. It's a wonderful trait. More people should do it. I second guess myself all the time. That just means you think before you act. More people should do that. I read too deeply into things. You just think. Nothing. There's no problem with that. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. Wow, that's some forceful language, Vault. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah, we really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head into her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ooh, it's a sequel. You guys remember Ghost Under the Light? Well, this is part 2. Let's begin. Ghost Under the Light, part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows. Closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds. He raises his arms. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. This is a love poem, if I've ever seen one. I know it's a love poem. She's falling in love with Vault. She's falling in love with us. Holy crap. Okay, so let's dissect this just for a little bit. So essentially, she's portraying herself as the ghost. The lone figure would be Vault. And if we look here, I opened my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. That's essentially her putting up a wall so that nobody can see her because she's too afraid to open herself up. And this line here, have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? That's her basically saying she's falling in love, and she's starting to feel alive because of it. And this final line here, ghosts are blue-green, my heart is amber. That's telling you that she's given into loving him. Quite beautiful. Finishing a poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about, really. No, I thought it was cryptic. You know, I actually thought I solved one of Yuri's cryptic poems. Did we get... man, she gave us easy mode. That sucks. Whatever, it was still a love poem and it was beautiful. Also, this clearly isn't a poem that Natsuki said she wrote about. Meaning, I'm probably the only one she's showing this to. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine, I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can... The poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. I knew it. It is a love poem. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Oh, did he just reciprocate the love? I assume Yuri assumed that. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. You know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return a favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me. I guess we should move on before Monika says something, but I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? What? I think it's just you, Natsuki. Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. What? You too, Yuri? What's different? That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Oh boy. Are things gonna get darker now? I know the game gets dark, but I actually forgot all about that until just this moment when Yuri said this. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick a time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. You threw him off. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Huh? Ooh, Yuri. Just sort of popped up here. Okay. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Wow, Monika really dodged the question there, and nicely too. Bravo. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. Cooking. I know it's cooking. No, not cooking. Specifically, baking beautiful cupcakes. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. Haha, I knew it. Oh, I kind of wish it was real. They would bake me cupcakes. Your cupcakes sounded nice. Let's get back here. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. Ooh, I like her. Awesome. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Oh, there's nothing for Yuri, is there? Yuri, you can... Aw, poor Yuri. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. Oh god, poor Yuri. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too. Monika, what are you doing here? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Whoa, that was a sudden shift in her mood. Fantastic. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is always racing, I see. That's great. It'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Vault. The one who's truly useless. Yeah, he's not wrong, actually. He's actually not wrong. Haha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. Suspicious. I would be really appreciative of that. Monika, anyone else feeling suspicious of Monika too? Raise your hand if you can, if you think that. Is Monika suggesting I spend a weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. That was quick. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. They both want us. Fascinating. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. Wait a minute. Natsuki freaking hates us. What's going on here? If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Both may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. Rational, quite logical. I like it. So therefore, you may be more suited to associating with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Vault to. Wow, it sounds like they're both putting up good logical arguments here. What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Vault to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Okay, suspicion confirmed. She's after us too. So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Vault, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. I feel a choice coming up. Sayori's here too! I'm so tempted to click this. My hand is actually shaking. Fudgicles. Damn it. I still like Yuri though, but I want to see if Sayori's perfectly fine. We have to go with Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Vault? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. Okay, so Natsuki's throwing mixed signals at us. Does she hate us, or does she not? We really need an answer here. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it, a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Vault? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Oh, she looks sad. Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? Oh, she's so sad. You know what? We should actually get an option to work with either Natsuki or Yuri on separate days on the weekend. Like, we could work with Yuri on Saturday and Natsuki on Sunday. That'd be perfect. That would have solved everything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri actually glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Vault picked me, and also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They really go well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so, I get it. I'm kinda surprised though. Why? I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at this. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. Me too, actually. She's never really come out like that. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. I see. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. Wow, look at that character growth from Natsuki. Awesome. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. What's happening here? Or are we still in the classroom, alone with Yuri? Ooh, I'm getting nervous. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way. Yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then we stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? She's actually coming to our place. Interesting. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. That's suspicious too. There's a lot of suspicious girls in this club. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Yvault. I think that we'll make a very productive team, even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. You're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. Interesting. So she's actually coming over to our place. Very fascinating. He must be nervous. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Yep, definitely nervous. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell, but until then, I won't be taking my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Wow, he's excited too. I thought he was freaking out. I guess he's not. Alrighty everyone, this looks like it's the end of the episode, so I hope you enjoyed that. Poor Sayori though, right everyone? It's totally sad about her situation. I think she's totally bummed up because she might be losing her best friend, which is incredibly painful. Sucks. Seriously sucks. But on the other side of this, Yuri and Vault's relationship is progressing rather nicely. And in the next episode, we'll see what actually happens when she's at Vault's house. So anyways everyone, if you're enjoying this, why don't you go ahead and click that subscribe button and notification bell. And if you're looking to support your channel, go ahead and check out the links in the description to do just that. And of course, come back next week for the next episode of Doki Doki Literature Club.